podcast, though? Pop Squat. Coming at you. Hey, everybody. Getting things set up here. Trying to see if this is actually going to work. Nope, doesn't look like it is. So I will go live. And we will start now. We will use streaming software, which should be active already. Yes, that is correct. But we don't want this one, so it messed it up again. Someday I will get this right. Let's open this up in another tab. Now we will go back, go to live. Here we go. That's the one we want. So this should, in theory, be live, yes? View live control room. That's what we want. Hey, alright, and it looks like we are indeed live. Alexandros, hello, how are you? We are up and running. I actually have a couple songs that I want to listen to off the bat, but Alexandros, since you're here, is there something you would like me to do a reaction to? Oh boy, I don't have any of this stuff open correctly, so I'm going to have to open up a brand new tab to put my music into. Is that going to work? Am I going to even be able to get back to this? I don't know. I might have to do some magic here as we're getting set up. You can see all the stuff that I have open on screen here that I have not yet had a chance to react to. Oh. Something is playing. Bummer from 93 Feet of Smoke is what was playing. I'm doing all right. My life is very interesting. Today is the 2-year anniversary of when I met my now wife. We went on our first date on June 1st. June 1st of 2022. Yeah. And now we're living together and have a baby and we're married and it's crazy. Left-sided, how are you? I am all right. I really still need to find a job that pays me more than a third of what I should be making, because I can't live on that, which is really interesting. It's interesting, I'll say that. But I'm probably more tired of talking about it and experiencing it than you are of hearing it, and I'm sure you're sick of hearing about it. Yeah, this was left over from a couple of... Getting everything set here. So Marius S.A. was the winner of the giveaway, but they got back to me in the comments and said that they are not in the U.S., and so I should find myself a different winner. So I need to do that. Hey, hello, Ethan2K, how are you? Nathan, hello. Jaders. Tiptoe Tiger Fist. Tiptoe Tiger Fist. What in the hell is that? Let's see what we've got here. I do have Cyber and Garden's new track. I'm very interested to listen to that. Also, somebody a while ago recommended Boring from Subsad from 2021. I have not heard that. I love Subsad, but that's an old one from him. What is Tiptoe Tiger Fist from SoundCloud? Oh, whoops, what's this? Tiptoe Tiger Fist on all plats from the mud. Tiptoe Tiger Fist. So this is the channel. Is this is there a song you would recommend here? Is this a joke? I just see the goofy face makeup stuff. I like the Blue Tiger. I actually wrote up a monster for D&D called a Blue Tiger. That uses electricity. I just thought it was kind of fun. It's in a monster book that I have created that I need to publish at some point. Put it up on... let's pop out this chat too. Pop out chat. That's what we want. So let's check this out. Yeah, if you've got a suggestion for Tiptoe Tiger Fist... I guess I'm new Turnabout. I have not seen the new Turnabout. Is it new, or is it like new a couple of weeks ago and I just haven't gotten to it yet? Because I thought I remembered hearing there was. Oh, there's some money. Left sided. Thank you so much. Les Ruches Malades? I don't know. I haven't done French in quite a while. Ah. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Go away. Oh my god. I need to actually get the full title. Love for you to check it out. Oh, this interface. French, but has English translation in the Genius annotation. So let's do it. Let's do it, do it, do it. I forget who recommended Tiptoe Tiger Fist. If you have a song to recommend, let me know. But we will start with this. We will look to see if there are... I see there's a question about the song for Genius. So let's see here. We'll open that up and then we'll try lyrics. There we go. These are not the translations, but I bet there is a translation. Yeah, here we go. Let's
Showing up on the first page of Google
might cost you a whole lot of money, because that's the way it works. All right, we will mute that and get past this little bit. Hey, the guy fell in the muddy water. It's funny. What's going on? I need to see what people are saying here too. Oh my god, stop it. There we go. How are you? Jean-Michael Doyon. I am doing all right. I was just saying earlier, today is my 2-year anniversary of the first date I went on with my wife. And in 2 years, we went from meeting each other to dating to moving in together to to getting pregnant to getting married to finding a new apartment that we could all fit in, including her 11-year-old and the new baby, and actually we need more room for the baby, and losing a job, finding a job, losing a job. It's so exciting. It's and she's a Russian refugee from the war. She was like, nope, I'm out of here. And yeah, it's craziness. But today is our 2-year anniversary of our first date. So we just went out to dinner. All 4 of us took the little baby and our 11-year-old and had some food. I think it'd be cool if you did Overseas by Ken Carson. He's part of Playboy Cardi's camp, and you've liked it. Yeah, I like Ken Carson too. I've heard a little bit of his stuff. Well, let's do this song. So this is... What does this actually translate to? I think it's something like maladies, right? But I don't know Ruches translate. It is not Latin. It is French bread. Here we go. French to English. Sick hives. Okay. Sick hives. So like hives from a sickness. Congrats. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, the new Turnabout came out a couple days ago. Okay. Well, let's keep that in mind. Remind me when I say, what was it you were going to tell me? Or what I was supposed to react to. So just remind me of that, K-Vamp. I would appreciate it. All right, let's do this. I'll slaughter the language. Les Ruches Malades? That's terrible. I hate that when I do that to songs. This is from Amesoeurs. I don't know what that means either. Is a French post-punk black metal band and side project of the multi-instrumentalist Neige of Alceste. The group was formed in the summer of 2004 in Bagnols-sur-Cèze with the purpose of creating music that reflects the dark side of the industrial era and modern civilization. The name of the band comes from the noun Amesoeurs, which means soulmates. Oh. Isn't that sister? Soul sisters, actually? Although maybe it's a slightly different word. This is on their self-titled album from 2009, produced by Marcus Stock. And let's see what this is actually labeled as. Post-metal, rock, and France. Post-metal. I like some of this stuff that kind of gets a little crazy. Let's do it. 4 minutes, 19 seconds. I've said the name and slaughtered it too many times. Let's just do it. This sounds so much like 80s era rock, really just straight up rock and roll. Pretty basic drums. They're obviously real drums. I kind of like it because it reminds me of a lot of music I used to listen to back in the day. Honestly can't get over how much this sounds like 80s rock and roll. Like it's slightly alternative rock stuff coming over from... Yeah, what it really makes me think of is the song Crash. Oh man. Song Crash. No. No, I can't think of who it is. Crash Song, maybe? No. Crash Into You is a pretty good song. 80s from Dave Matthews Band. Crash. Well, I'll keep trying to think of it, but very much reminds me of the Go-Betweens? Crash? Go-Betweens? No, that's not it either. Primitives! Here it is, the Primitives. Sorry, this is just what my mind does when I listen to music. So let's listen to a little bit of this.
This is Protection.
And of course we'll get an ad quick. But this is what my brain does, is it stores little snippets of songs, and then when I hear something I go, oh, that sounds just like this. I'm sure other people are very much the same way. But like if I'm right about this song, listen to the guitar, listen to the drums, listen to even just sort of the style of this. So definitely like rock vibe, almost a little bit more 50s than I ever would have thought. But like the drum is very basic. The guitars aren't as distorted and strong as they are in this song. But that's what it reminded me of. Yeah, I absolutely love that. I mean, like, it's totally this. This is the sort of music I listened to back when I was a teenager, and very, very much fits. Like, I think it sounds sort of like this. It's very different, but huh, she's cute. I don't know if I've ever seen her before. I must have. Yeah, that's cool. So we have this new Turnabout. I actually really like the lyrics in this. The translations were pretty well done, and it's all about like wasps and bees and like the poison of the flower being, at least if I'm reading it correctly or remembering it correctly, like how terrible the industrialization has been for all of us. Turnabout is what I want to look up. New track, new song, sure. Turnabout, Haunted Mound, Turnabout new album. Do we know what the most recent song is from Turnabout? Luctus Main. Is it on Haunted Mound Official? Haunted Mound Archives. Turnabout Better Off Alone. Have I listened to that? Oh, 3 months ago. I don't see one newer than this here, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's see if the comments are going to educate me. Tabo, thank you. I enjoy the content that you put out. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a weird joke. If you have time, check out Courtesy. He's an Irish rapper. Oh, that sounds interesting. Overseas by Ken Carson. Lil Uzi Vert. Oh, welcome. 27, welcome. Good to see you again. Let's get Ken Carson here. I will do it after Lil Uzi Vert because that is the next paid. Why does it do this? I don't understand why it does that. It like counts down. I'm not sure what's going on. Skibbity Rizzler. Oh, how old are you, Skibbity Rizzler? You've got to be like 12. What was your most listened song back when you used to be a teenager? Most listened to? Oh boy. Honestly, it was probably something from The Police. Probably Walking on the Moon, which I love that song. But it also could have been something by XTC. I was a huge XTC fan. Still am. They're one of my absolute favorite bands. XTC. Just incredibly good. So yeah, let me know what the new Turnabout track is, and we will check it out. Let's see, are there lyrics? Yep, overseas lyrics. We'll open that in the tab. Ooh, owie. That's a bad cut. Somebody had a bit of a shaving accident. I'm hilarious.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great...
Papa Murphy's. You can overpay for very average pizza that you make at home. They can use that if they want to. God, what is up with this? That is just a nasty little bit of work there. I don't know if that's real. I assume it's real. Or if it's somebody doing some very cool makeup. Let's see here. XTC is dope. Yes, XTC is amazing. They just... And it's funny, XTC would have been one of the biggest bands of the 80s if their lead singer, Andy Partridge, didn't have stage fright. He just eventually got to the point where he was like, I think his quote was something like, "You don't need to see my corpulent body in front of you to enjoy my music." And he just stopped touring. He was just like, I'm not doing that. I'm just not going to do it. And so I'm sure it cost them a ton of money and a ton of popularity. And they would have been huge if they had toured. Huge. Just insane. Let's do this. Lil Uzi Vert, Do What I Want. No, this is Ken Carson. Let's find Little Uzi Vert first. Mr. Uzi Vert, as I like to call him. Sorry, we will do the Ken Carson one. I just need to do the paid ones first, for obvious reasons. I would like to encourage people to send me money, because I'm poor. What is going on with this video? Oh, okay, that's a pool. I thought it was like some other weird thing. Is this the video, or is this an ad? This must be the video. Ooh. Yeah, okay, let's back up. 7 years ago, yep, 2016, Do What I Want, sees a positive and confident Lil Uzi Vert rap about his newfound lifestyle. The track, produced by Don Cannon and Mally Raw, I assume Mally, offers listeners a simple yet exciting sound. The song's original version, Don't Care. Fans awaited for Love is Rage 2. He dropped the video in 2017, April of 2017. Do What I Want lifestyle. Okay, so it's just showing off his stuff. The song also played for the commercial for Jordan Westbrook .2. 0.2. This is listed. Oh, a lot of people worked on this. This is listed as rap, basketball, intro, memes, dance, East Coast rap, trap. Okay. Let's check it out. 2 minutes 58 seconds. Do What I Want from Lil Uzi Vert. Like the sound.
I'm on some shit like, now I do what I want. 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 Everybody know I'm better. Ay, yeah, I'm better. Ay, it don't matter. Ay, pockets fatter. Ay, nowadays I'm on my haters, they got sadder. Ay, that's money longer. Ay, different song, bruh. Ay, different producer. I can do anything.
I like how everybody comes to his like little island paradise here via some sort of weird teleporter that only the rich must have access to. I gotta become rich so I can get a teleporter.
Now I'm loser. She got right. Winner left that loser. Talking shit, boy. Make me get my Ruger. Yeah, I sell my Ruger. All my niggas, they shooters. Rocking them grills all the way till my tooth hurt. Oh, he cold? Well, I swear that I'm cooler. That ain't no rolling. Bitches is a Frank Mueller. Yeah, Frank Mueller. Boy, I start on the bottom. Made my way to the top. Boy, I'm gon' keep winning. No, I cannot stop. Remember I had a little. Turned that shit to a lot. Always been 100. Put that on my block. Used to want that 4-door. Now I want that drop. Yeah, now I do what I want. 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 Girl, you see me getting this money. Whoa, please don't front. Fish club when I'm eating. Whoa, what's for lunch? And them boys back home be talking, but I won't get touched. I know myself how I survive. No one who I trust. No one who I trust. Who them niggas know they not with us. All these girls, yeah, they ride with us. I don't pay no mind because I just want the bucks. Boy, I start on the bottom. Made my way to the top. Boy, I'm gon' keep winning. No, I cannot stop. Remember I had a little. Turned that shit to a lot. Always been 100. Put that on my block. Used to want that 4-door. Now I want that drop. Yeah, now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.
Yeah, that's a super fun song, and it's funny. I've reacted to a few songs like this now, and this is probably the 4th, 5th track of somebody who made it. And I know I just recently did a video like this. Somebody who made it and is just celebrating the fact that they did it, and it's such a great video to watch. Because not everybody who has the dream of becoming a musician gets to even this level of Lil Uzi Vert 2017, right? And I mean, I have no idea how big he was then, but he was not even as big as he is now. And it's just so cool to see somebody who gets there and recognizes that they got there and is excited about it and basically wants to say, like, holy crap, I did it, right? Like, it's so cool to see that, and to see somebody being thankful, being excited for this new lifestyle. It's just, it's super cool. It's really, really super cool. Album by Miles, MeCloud, Pepsi, and Designer. Oh, God, I don't want to go to Apple Music. I didn't look at it. Miles, rateyourmusic.com. Here we go. There we go. We should be able to find it. And Designer was the other track. Yeah, there it is. So we've got a couple songs by Miles, MeCloud. Miles has been sending in some music for a while now, so it'll be kind of fun to check out what else he's got. We also need to do Fast with Be Buggin' by Switch. Let's get that. Bookmarking, welcome. Put that in our list here as well. I'm only able to go to 11 o'clock tonight. Unless you guys don't mind me putting my stepdaughter to bed as we're here, but it'll mean leaving for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, which isn't very exciting. So let's do Miles' song Pepsi. We will. What is this? Oh, this is an ad. Oh, good, it's on mute. Mint Yerb. Hello, hello. So Miles, or Sai, down here in the chat, I've been enjoying your stuff, so I hope you're getting more people listening to it. I hope you're getting a little more. You're Different Now by Money Sign Suede. I will make note of that, Tabu. But I hope people are checking out your stuff, because you are filling a very interesting spot in kind of music in general, I think, for this day and age, because you're kind of, I don't want this to sound insulting, you kind of make music that's funny, and yet it's also just really good music. Like, I can tell you have a sense of humor. That's probably the way to say it. And I think a lot of that is missing from a lot of music, right? Like, it's so serious. So I'm looking forward to this. So let's check out Miles MeCloud with Pepsi. 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Did I have lyrics for this? Did I just open up lyrics for this? I don't think so. Let's go.
Miles MeCloud! Even drop the EP bottles!
The fuck you gave up for? Hey, now little nigga ain't finished. Yeah, that pussy so wet and I'm diving in it. Yeah, and I'm having all type of hoes on top of me. I count it rolls, I'm in the streets. Yeah, you see we get deleted, that's on your block. You know that we spinning. Walk up in the club, but little T, you know you mad and how we did it. Your love is gone, I'm probably dead. What's the fun if you're not even missing? 100 block, you see me, the bitch. It's going up fast and you know I'm finna do it. When I'm speaking money, I'm speaking.
Yeah, this is the same thing that we had, I think, with the last track we did from you, or one of the tracks we did from you last week. I don't remember how many we did. I was so surprised to hear you doing Plug and B. And this also really surprises me, and it's really very good.
It's so flowing bad in, I ain't know how to do that. Ain't nobody show me. Keeping that Glock and they got a red beat. With her back in the seat.
I sleep on bed and sometimes floors don't fuck with me. You're out the door, just wait to see what I have in store. Yeah, my pockets, they are big just like a hippo. And my weed, I ride it with a Zippo. I got guns that could test me, and my girl, she caress me.
Oh, nice.
Thank God, Lord really bless me. My life used to be so messy. I'll take a Coke over Pepsi. Oh, I used to really love Pepsi. But I used to really love Pepsi. I used to love Pepsi, love Pepsi, love Pepsi. put some coins in the vending machine. I ordered a Coke, but I got a Pepsi. My life could be so messy. I'll take a Coke over Pepsi, but I used to really...
So is this supposed to be you're saying I put money in the vending machine, I ordered a Coke, but I got a Pepsi. Is this I have made a joke like this about an ex-girlfriend. Is this sort of like you want one thing, you tell somebody you want this thing, you think you're going to get that thing, and then instead when you get it, in my case it was a girlfriend, and it sounds like you're talking about the same sort of thing. What you get is very much like what you expected, but not at all what you wanted. Is that what you're kind of doing in this song?
Love Pepsi, oh I used to really love Pepsi. I used to love Pepsi, love Pepsi, love Pepsi. I used to love Pepsi, love Pepsi, love Pepsi. I dropped some onion rings at work, not Sonic. Too much of the same thing, I had to change the harmonic. I never care about a bush, no Fortnite. Mouse LP 2024, you know that's what's right. My uncle took me to the shooting range when I was 11, and I shot a 5.7. I had that Glock 16 and MP5 too. I just wanted that in Counter-Strike too.
I like that. I also like Pepsi. I think that's good. I didn't have the lyrics, so that makes me not able to comment too awful much more. But I think I get what you're saying. I'm going to open up.
You guys want to see something cool? And flick.
Open up Designer here, which is the next track that Miles wanted us to do. But I won't do that right away because I know I have had some other tracks come in, so I'll jump back to that in a minute. Fast with Be Buggin' by Switch. Fast Be Buggin'. It looks like this might be it. Switch lyrics songs. Fast with Be Buggin'. I just want to make sure I'm finding the right thing here. SoundCloud. It looks like. Fast with Be Buggin', produced by Sis. Yeah, Switch. Here we go. Bass Trap. There we go. Yeah, I have been enjoying your stuff, Miles. I think it's very, very good. And hopefully you get some more attention from it. So it looks like this. Oh, Fast with Be Buggin'. There you go. Hey, lyrics. All right. That is the right song. Good. Thank you, bookmarking. You should listen to Laced by Max. Laced Max by Laserdym 700. Over 1 million streams. It's funny, Laserdym, I gotta admit, I don't get him entirely. Like, I get some of what he's doing, but I don't understand why people are responding to it so strongly and making him like the it guy right at the moment. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Switch, Be Buggin'. Minute and 40 seconds. Thank you for sending this in. This is from a year ago. All right, let's check this out. I have no idea. Let's go down here to the bottom. It's just labeled rap. All right. Oh, is this? But you said this was the right song, so let's just go with this. 1 minute 40 seconds. Let's do it. So anytime there's something like that, I go, why do they do that? Because it absolutely sounds like a mistake, right? Just like, whoop, just a break, just a little wrinkle in the song. It's crazy. Also, the vocals on this are mixed so that initially I definitely did not think the vocals had started. And then I was like, oh, okay, no, these are actually the vocals. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I love to find things like this because it does make me question like my assumptions about music and like how I would mix something and like why do it that way. Like this is a perfectly valid way to do it. This is like take your vocals, kind of make them at the same level as the music in the background so they kind of just blend together in like this mesh of sound. It's really interesting. Like from a fan of music perspective, to listen to something like this and go, oh, okay, so that like this is on purpose. This is just a different way of doing it, and it's kind of interesting. But yeah, this 1 second of stoppage in the song, very, very strange.
American English.
Second time. I think that's cool. I would listen to that. I mean, like, that's all I can say. I think it's, I think it does some really interesting stuff. I love the stuttering. I love the skipping over, like, the stuttering is the best way to put it. The little interruptions I think are very cool. I like that. Oh wow, 15,000 views or listens. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, and here's lyrics. I guess I didn't have to do that. Emo Jerk Sis. That was up here. Produced by Sis. Yeah. B2K, XXX, TikTok Heaven, Ethereal. I guess I got Sigil Core. Really? Ah, and Hexed. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Sigil Core. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I don't need to keep this open because this has more tags over here. The right song, lyrics and description. Yep, I already got the lyrics. Thank you, though. Taylor Hall, good to see you. Taylor has sent in lots of music. Lots and lots of music. So it is good to see you here, Taylor. I don't know if I've seen you before in the chat here. Mr. Alfonso Frohickey, you are correct. I am the goat. Bro's aura is immaculate. Oh God, if you knew me, you'd be like, what a dork. Like literally, I'm sitting here within arm's reach. I have to go back to the camera. I have like, you know, D&D minis because we were planning to maybe play some D&D today, but we didn't get a chance to. And I've got a whole passel of magic cards sitting here because, again, I'm a total dork. I was really fascinated by this guy. I don't know if anybody plays Magic, but I thought he was going to be kind of fun. And I'm playing a Brawl deck on Arena, and it's just not... It just doesn't work very good. By the way, I also have stickers. If anybody wants stickers, information is in some of my recent videos. They're $4 a piece. They celebrate the fact that we hit 50,000 subs. And you can order a sticker from me. I sent out all the orders that I have currently, although I think I need to go and look in Patreon to see if anybody sent me anything. No, I'm a all-around geek. Although I was excited because I did find the Otyug recently in a passel of minis that I had put in a box when I moved. The Otyugh lives in waste. Yes, that kind of waste. And eats things. And so you can fight this horrible, nasty creature that eats waste that it lives in and has these little tentacles that come off of it. It's horrible, and I love using it as a bad guy in my games. There you go. New Turnabout stuff is on Gonerville's channel. That is what I need to know. Worms. Oh, by the way, Mint Yerb. Some Viagra Boys. I am down. I loved that first song that I did from them. And that was a song that was recommended by somebody I'm working with at my new job, pushing grocery carts around a building. Let's see here. Viagra Boys, Worms. Yeah, I really liked the stuff by them. And I kind of like post-punk. I wasn't huge into punk, which I have friends who are obviously around my age. And crazy huge fans of punk. And so I was exposed to a lot of it by them. But that's a whole album. Here's the one song, Worms. So I know a lot of punk, but not as much as I probably ought to, because it just wasn't my thing. Like it wasn't what I was into. I like punk influence stuff, but these guys remind me so much of Devo, and I love Devo. I loved them even when I was a 10-year-old kid and I first heard like Girl You Want and Whip It and things like that. Oh my God, I love their music. And they are still one of the bands, them and Art of Noise. I think they were literally 30, 40 years ahead of the curve in terms of their music and their style. The style of music, not Devo and their silly hats and things like that. But even that was like an artistic statement. Just absolutely fascinating. And actually, one of the guys in Devo, Mark Mothersbaugh, has gone on to have a huge career as like writing soundtrack music for all sorts of different stuff. Yeah, I would love to check out more Viagra Boys. I think it's great. I also, the guy I work with also explained to me that Viagra Boys was kind of their way of putting into their name what they were all about, and they were all about sort of the failure of masculinity. And the way they thought to do that was to use the word Viagra and boys, which is just a great name. Let's get into this. Viagra Boys, Worms, live on KEXP. Let's do it. KEXP, local station for me. I listen to them all the time, or at least I used to. Now I listen to mostly stuff from this channel. But if you haven't ever checked out KEXP, go do it. They're a fantastic radio station. You can find them online. They do a ton of great stuff. In fact, my bank card, my little debit card, is a KEXP branded little cassette tape looking thing. It's very cool. Viagra Boys, Worms, let's go. Come as you are. Doesn't work.
I had a dream, I was under the ground. My friends and family were buried all around. Worm took a bite of me, then he washed it down with a bite of you. The same ones that eat men will someday eat you too. Nibbled on my feet and they nibbled on your toes. They become the same when our
bodies decompose. You'll turn into dirt someday, same dirt as me. Black one becomes a two, and two becomes a three. The same ones that eat men.
Okay, I like the keyboardist because he's got a Pere Ubu shirt on, which is, again, another 80s band.
Will someday eat you too.
So this reminds me of, why can't I think of it? Mark Sandman. Especially with that guitar in there, or the guitar, Jesus Christ. The saxophone. The saxophone in there. And what band was he with? Why can't I think of the name of his band? Morphine. Absolutely reminds me of Morphine. I would not be surprised if these guys were definitely influenced by Morphine. Such a good band. We should listen to some of them.
My friends and family were buried all around. A worm took a bite of me, and then he washed it down with a bite of you. With a bite of you. The same worms that eat men will someday eat you too.
So good.
Oh, they're gonna eat you. They're gonna nibble on your head. They're gonna touch you everywhere. We got the same worms. We got the same worms, baby. They're gonna slither all around you. They're gonna touch you everywhere. The same worms that eat men will someday eat you too.
Yeah, that's great. It's one of those, like, kind of spooky sounded songs. The 8th song from Viagra Boys' debut album Worms is a clear example of the rock group's avant-garde lyricism. The song describes a dream where the lead singer's loved ones get eaten by worms while buried underground. The song uses a melancholy instrumental which encapsulates the song's creepy lyrics about death and being eaten by worms post-burial. Also, the main theme of the song, which is the duality of his and another person's destiny, can be reference to the materialistic and systematic society that we live in today, eating away our insides. People often feel as though they are getting the raw end of the deal in a relationship, but all our destinies end the same way. Yeah, that's great. This so makes me want to go listen to some Morphine. Oh God, I love that band. I need to listen to them again. I haven't listened in so long. Are you guys familiar with Morphine? I know I've talked about them before on the channel, and they are good. They are very, very good. They have Early to Bed is great. I know their songs. I cannot tell you the names of all of them. Like Swimming. That album, amazing. Amazing. Like Swimming. That's the one that I really liked. Early to Bed. Oh, yeah, so good. Potion was great. Let's listen to one of these. No, I want the song Early to Bed. No, come on. Early to Bed. Morphine. I don't think I'm missing any. Here we go.
It was the
stupid. It was the worst food I've ever eaten. Actually, I don't mind. Taco Bell. Stocco. Okay, okay, okay. Don't play. Just with that super bass saxophone. That's a little discordant.
Early to bed and early to rise makes a man or woman miss out on the night.
This sounds very tinny to me, and I am not liking it. And maybe that's what this song actually sounds like, but this version is not. I'm not in love with. Let's not listen to that then. Let's go back and do some of the stuff that people have sent in. We are going to do Designer from Miles MeCloud, and then we will go back even more and do some other stuff that people have sent in. Let's do this. Designer from Miles MeCloud. I like this.
I don't wear designer, but I really, really like her, and I really wanna go.
This music is so cool. So cool. I would not mind if this went on a little longer in the beginning with just the music before your vocals came in. Holy crap, is it cool sounding. I do remember coding High Vision. Why? I'll look that up as we're talking. And yes, I remember Overseas. Don't worry, that's one of the ones we'll go back to. But yeah, I'm loving the sound of this music.
I don't wear designer, but I really, really like her, and I really wanna go. I need to travel the world, I need to cop some Prada, and gamble in Nevada. I want big in Nevada with my partner. Yeah, we just want the big bucks. We want the big bucks.
What happened there? That was funky. I love the way this music sounds. Those little divots in the song are so weird. And this is the second song to do this, right? Not by this same artist. They're so funky. And then the whole song changes. And I'm liking what I'm hearing, but this part of it really is strange to me. And maybe it's just like different chapters in the song, right? That's fine. I'm fine with that. But it's all within the same song with one name, so I'm confused. But that's fine. Great effects going on in the music. There's such cool things happening in this music.
I don't wear designer, but I really, really like her. I don't wear
That's a great sound.
designer, but I really, really like her. And I really wanna go. You were the last one in the musical trip. You were the
So I'm not sure what's going on there. I gotta admit that. What it makes me feel like is supposed to be happening, or what I think would be actually really interesting if it were happening, or maybe make a song like this, is if those little interruptions are more like, yeah, naphtha. That is basically it. The beat is edging us, right? Like, it's that, but then what I think of is it's sort of like the song is phasing out and something new comes in, and then that phases out and something new comes in, and then I feel like some of the beat then reconnects to something further down the line when it fades in. It's crazy. I mean, it's really interesting. I also think it would be really interesting if when things phase out like that, and they kind of did this towards the end of the song, like it phases out, that's just what I'm calling it, and comes back and it adds an instrument or adds another level, and then phases out and comes back in and adds another level. And so you have this constant like building towards something that with this really intrusive interruption. And I think that could be kind of cool too. And they kind of did that near the end. But it's so disruptive that it needs to have more. We as listeners need a little more direction to understand what's going on with it, right? Like, it's okay to be challenging. I don't mind challenging. I like experimentation. So when I hear something like this, I'm like, oh yeah, like I like it. I want to understand it better. You need to hold my hand a little bit more as you're doing that. Shlohmo, nice and shiny. We can check that out. Oh, Julian Martin, I assume. Thank you for your first time ever sending money in. I appreciate that. Let's see here. We had some more people commenting stuff. Mint Yerb. That was about worms. Codeine. I know I've listened to something from Codeine and I can't remember what it is. Naphtha should check out Zuzu. That's what I'll say. Apostat Commander from A Promise for something super interesting. Vouch for Zuzu. Let's see. Reason Laserdym is the it right now. It's probably because he sounds so different, but Laced Max was recorded on a stream and getting crazy streams on SoundCloud, so it'd be a good video to make for views. Oh, interesting. I would check that out. And I like what Laserdym is doing. It just surprises me how much attention he's getting. And yeah, it doesn't sound like anything else out there. So it's kind of fun when people do that, right? And that's also, that is a perfect example of when you make music, if you're somebody who makes music. Like, you could be a fan of anything, right? When you make your music, make it sound like whatever you want it to sound like. You're obviously going to be influenced by stuff that's come before, the stuff that you like, but be weird. Be really fucking weird and experimental, because that's potentially the stuff that has the biggest payoff. Because if people haven't heard it before and it does something for them, you got it made. Like, it don't feel like, oh, I need to sound like this because this is what's popular. Fuck what's popular. If you wanted to sound like what's popular, you'd sound like Taylor Swift. And that's obviously not what you want to do, right? Like, you want to sound like yourself. You want to sound like a rap artist or an underground artist or something. So you're already kind of in an area that you're not doing the stuff that's the most popular. Do what you want to make. Like, I just can't say that enough. And I think people who are getting started are like, oh, I need to do what everybody thinks is popular. You don't. You just need to do what you do really, really well, and people will recognize it. Sorry. I get off on those things sometimes, and mostly it's because it excites me when I hear something new and different and strange, and it's the coolest stuff. Nice and shiny from Shlohmo. I do not know Shlohmo. Nice and shiny. Maybe there is some information about Shlohmo. Don't worry, we'll get back to Ken Carson as long as nobody sends in some money. Shlohmo, track number 4 on Heaven Inc. EP. Nice and shiny, produced by Shlohmo. This song is an instrumental. Interesting, really. And it is R&B. Okay, okay. Nice and shiny. Let's check it out, see if we get an ad here first. Yes, we will. Oh, my former employer, Amazon. I used to be the social media manager for Amazon for a couple of years. Let's check this out. I guess I don't need this because it's nothing useful. We'll blow that up. Let's go. Nice and shiny from Shlohmo. And this is instrumental. 4 minutes, 52 seconds. Let's go. Okay, so right off the bat, I should say I should not watch the video, right? It's a visualizer, so I need to ignore this, but I definitely get the sort of spooky sound and the idea of coming closer and closer, which is what they're doing in this video. But this is not an actual video, it's just a visualizer, so I need to just listen to the song. So I've mentioned this before on the channel, but there's a song from Tom Waits called "What's He Doing in There" that this also reminds me of. It's very, very different, but he did this track with like all these weird instruments and like, you know, a saw, like a musical saw, like all sorts of weird things, tumbling objects, like, and it's called "What's He Doing in There?" and it's some guy talking about his neighbor who's building stuff, and there's like lights coming from inside and weird noises, and like, what's he building in there? And so this kind of reminds me of that because of the whispered voices and things going on, and it's kind of neat. This is like the most boring Fortnite map ever. This video is so crazy because it so puts me in the mind of this being like, well, like a video game for one thing, or a TV show, something of almost a Stranger Things kind of setting, story, where somebody's investigating something that's going on and there's like this creepy picture on the wall. It's not really creepy, but like this strange image on the wall that could be anything, right? And then you look outside and there's this pale skinned person sitting out here, weird things floating in the air, this giant thing in the background. Like it's really kind of a well done. If this is the visualizer, like they put some thought into this. This is pretty cool. You never come out in these sorts of games where something like this is going on, or like a story where this is going on. You never stumble upon this place when they're like just setting up these candles out here. It's always when like they're just there and the person is sitting there being creepy. That's cool. So tell me, if you're a fan of Shlohmo's stuff, where do you listen to this? What are you doing when you listen to this sort of music? And I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm honestly wondering. Like, I could see having this on in the background if I'm like trying to get some writing done or something, but I'm not just gonna drive around in my car listening to this, or go to the gym listening to this, or even like have it on in the background while I'm cooking or doing housework or something. Like, when do you listen to that? Hank the Lad, how are you, man? I've been watching your stuff on Instagram, maybe TikTok, I forget. Good to see you. Kepco. Smoking weed. Okay, there you go. Just hanging out, smoking weed, listening to creepy music. I don't think I want to do that. I mean, I don't smoke. I would drink, like, THC-infused things, but wouldn't that freak the hell out of you, Julian, man? Like, that would be creepy. That's creepy music. Right? The video is certainly creepy. But I ask that too because I'm always curious, like, how people listen to music, like where they listen to music, what they listen to music doing, and I mean, I mentioned a few things that are typical for me, right? Like, I used to go to the gym quite a lot, and when I did that, I listened to a lot of EDM, Chemical Brothers, camping is that sort of thing, The Pills, and but like that, I just don't know where I'd listen to it. And I never have been like big into getting stoned. I was a few years ago when I was also drinking quite a bit. But yeah, getting high and watching Twin Peaks. I've never watched Twin Peaks. It was not my thing back in the day. Even when it was on, I was like, yeah, it sounds interesting. It just sounds like weird for the sake of weirdness, but I'm sure it's very cool. Unreleased shit. Oh. We can check some stuff out. Listen to more exotic. Yes, I would be happy to. High vision. Typically, I be ruminating. That's nice. Let's check this out. So this is Sega Bodega. That's a great name. Kepco. Sega Bodega. What does that mean? That is fantastic. Salvador Navarrete? I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Better known by a stage name Sega Bodega, is an Irish experimental producer. He was born in Ireland, raised in Glasgow, and currently based in London. He was signed to influential club imprint Crazy Legs for the release of his 27 EP SB and follow-up single Nivea. Bodega is also co-head of record label Nux, I assume it's Nux, alongside friends and frequent collaborators Shy Girl and Coco Chloe. Nux also released projects from French singer Oclu, I don't know them, and I haven't known any of these others, and U.S. rapper Brooke Candy. He released his debut full-length project Salvador in 2020, which he wrote, sung, and produced himself. Aside from his solo work and collaborations with the Nux roster, he has produced tracks for Zebra Cats, Cosima, Dorian Electra, and Nadia Tehran. Huh. All new to me. All absolutely new to me. That is a very cool picture that is on here. Let's check this song out. Sega Bodega with the song Kepco. Makes me think of Klepto. It's on a album called Dennis, track number 4. Oh, from this year. Okay, so it's brand new. So that information had not been updated. Pop, electronic, experimental. Probably going to like this. Oh, let's check this out. This is cool. Oh, I'm excited. And you said it was a banger. It sounded like a club banger. I love that sort of thing. 3 minutes, 14 seconds. There's a warning here that says it could be a trigger for seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. So viewer discretion is advised. Let's go. Absolutely love this. I mean, this is getting downloaded. Gotta check out more by this guy. How cool is this? Like, it's electronic, it's EDM-y, sort of. It's dancey, but it has like all this stuttering that makes it kind of glitchy, kind of hyper poppy to my mind. Oh, I mean, this is just cool. I'm backing up. I love that Jesus. I love that the vocals are like, and like those are the words, and yet they're so quick and obviously sped up and processed in some way that they sound almost like just individual notes that are being played from like an instrument. In this case, the instrument is just his voice, right? But oh my God, that is so cool. Also, love that lyric. Huff you up till you are just a color I can't see. So good. Oh, it's so cool. Oh my god, that is awesome. That is fantastic. Getting downloaded for sure. Wow. Very cool. Very different sort of feel for like club music, right? To my mind, very different feel. That is just so cool. So cool. Loved it. Absolutely loved that. Whoa, that was good. I want to check out more by him. Man, that was cool. What do we got here in chat? People have been sending stuff over. I do have some older stuff to look at that people sent over. The Underground 777 sent it over an email. It's also on YouTube. Just let me know if you can't find it or can find it or not. Naphtha Zuzu, yeah, I want to check that out. So let's see here. So I do want to do this Ken Carson because people have been waiting patiently for that. And then let's queue up Zuzu. Here we go. Apostat Commander from A Promise. I do want to check that out very, very badly as well. Man, that was cool. Oh my god, that was cool. Wow, did I like that. Oh, that looks interesting. Alright, let's do this Ken Carson. Was suggested very, very early on. This is Overseas, off of More Chaos, produced by Lucrative, Nick Spiders. Nick Spiders. Why not just go with Nikki Spiders at that point? Like, Nikki just fits better with spiders. Sounds like a really different sort of super villain or superhero character. And Nikki Spiders here are like a gangster. Esco and Lucian. This came out April of 2024, so it's brand new. Let's see, there is some information. Usually that stuff isn't very interesting. It is listed as rap, electronic trap, rage, hip hop, Atlanta rap, and trap. Those actually sound like kind of interesting things. For some reason it's not on this album, yet it is on this album. It's weird. Oh, the person writing this, writing in past tense again, future imperfect, whatever the hell it is, would release this song. Let's see here. On April 1st of 2024, Ken took to his alternate Instagram account to announce the release of the song on April 11th, which is also his birthday. Interesting. Leaked an early unmastered and censored. It later released. Okay, so it leaked and he released it, and there you go. Overseas from Ken Carson. Let's check this out. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And thanks for sending this in. Let's go. Whoa. Nice sound.
London, Paris, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She on some my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees. Inhale, exhale, yeah. Breathe, 12 HP, what's that smell, yeah. Weed, ain't leaving no paper trail, yeah. This shit free. Overlap them niggas, yeah, I'm in the lead. You ain't there like me, you don't bleed what I bleed. Put the blink down, I beat your ass, just like Creed. She don't know about me, I'm about to turn her to a freak. My dick her NyQuil, I'm about to fuck this bitch to sleep. I'm the reason you got double B on your feet. Ain't gotta ask if I'm good on Gucci, yeah, I'm double G. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself your neck on freeze. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself don't change a thing. I wish I could go back in time to meet you way before I did. I wish I could go back in time to tell myself you gon' be rich. When I'm in Miami, I feel like LeBron, number 6. Every day I wake up, I'm feeling myself like being Nick. I just bit her, yeah, I just bit her, I gave her a hit. I take her shopping all the time, but that's my girl, so I ain't trick. I'm in London, I just love Paris and Selfridge. That boy repeat everything, he hit like a parrot, he a bitch. The last bitch I broke up with, slit her wrist. I'm trolling, I just treat her like she no longer exists. London.
Those are some cold lyrics, man. Like that is some cold lyrics. Wow. The last bitch I broke up with slit her wrists. I'm trolling. I just treat her like she no longer exists. Come on, that's awful.
Paris, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She on some my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees. Inhale, exhale, yeah. Breathe, 12 HP, what's that smell, yeah. No paper trail, yeah, this shit free. Overlap them niggas, yeah, I'm in the lead. You ain't there like me, you don't bleed what I bleed. Put the blink down, I beat your ass, just like Creed.
Huh. That is an interesting song. I don't know enough Ken Carson because I feel like I can't say anything about this without revealing that I don't know anything about Ken Carson. Because is this different for him? This seems very electronic. It seems very full sound. And I don't know if that's normal for him or not. To tell you the truth, I just have no idea. Yeah, you guys are talking about the previous song, right? I absolutely love that song, the Sega Bodega. Like you guys are saying, that was so good. This is insanely good. Have to check that out. You may, yeah, that was great. Alice Gas Contact. So I realized Hank the Lad and Underground 777, I can't go look at my email because it will appear on screen, and I don't want to do that to anybody who has emailed me. So I will have to do your stuff some other time. I just can't, like I can click over to my email, and it would just show you everything, and I don't want to do that to people who may have sent me stuff and don't want to have their email address appear on screen. So I can't do that, but I can do it in the future. I need to get a second screen, and I just don't have the money to do it, and it burnt out for whatever stupid goddamn reason. Oh, Sega Bodega, So I'm going to have to go soon, because I have like 12-15 minutes, but we can do a few songs here, and I want to do, if you have time, can send you another Sega song. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I downloaded it. Yeah, that was great. That was great. I thought this was really good too. I really enjoyed this, and I thought, I mean, it was funny. There were some funny bits in it that I get a kick out of. And I like that. So let's check out this Apostat Commander, and then I know I have one thing that you just sent in, Sega Bodega, and that might be the last song, depending on how long these things take. It looks like this is about 4 minutes and 36 seconds long. So Apostat Commander lyrics. We'll open a new window. We'll bring it over here. I'm going to check out some coding as well, High Vision, because I want to see what in the hell is going on the cover of this album. Whoa. That's some strangeness. Track 2 on A Promise, produced by Jamie Stewart. Let's see. Apostat Commander, the second track off Xiu Xiu's 2003 album, A Promise, was written about suicide and coping with suicidal thoughts. Jamie mentions former bandmember Yvonne Chen's name in this track, as well as her siblings Wei and Huai. Sorry, I don't know how it's pronounced. I apologize. Jamie stated in an interview that the names are more there to illustrate what there is to lose from suicide. The track is not pro-suicide. It's just more dealing with it as a way of life, not promoting it as a way out, but saying it's just a way of dealing with it. So of him dealing with it, right? It's an option, and thankfully it's not something that's as big a part of my life as it was then, but it was at the time a daily concern, not so much now, thankfully. Oh, okay, so him dealing with probably suicidal thoughts, right? And the fact that suicide is always an option, even though it's really kind of not a good option. This track is marked by its change in dynamics from a soft opening. Okay, I don't want to read that. And this is the second track on this album. It is listed as pop, synth punk, art pop, glitch, noise pop, electronic, experimental. Wow. I didn't even know glitch would have been a thing 20 years ago. Because, right, this is from 2003? Man, if glitch was around in 2003, I wish I'd known about it, because I would have been a big fan. Let's check this out.
Out of billions of seemingly...
Apostat Commander is the song off of the album A Promise. And I am curious about this. Let's see what this is like. Let's see what this is like. I will turn on the sound again. 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Let's check it out. Apostat Commander. Oh. Yeah. Loving this.
Along the rocks, it's not so hard now. I bite my tongue. Who cares? This chance to drop off. All that you left for someone. All of a sudden that's wilted off. This relief, it's the hardest thing. Oh God, oh God, oh God. All that you left for someone. All of a sudden that's wilted off. Oh, this relief, it's the hardest thing. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Crazy. loving this. God, love the music in that. Just the coolest stuff. I would... Heavy song, right? Super heavy song. A lot of anguish in that. He does a great job with it. The way it kind of comes together at the end for this last bit where it's super discordant cacophony of noises that just blends together into this crazy, over-the-top kind of feel. Really, really, really super impressive and absolutely makes me want to listen to some of his other stuff. Wow, that was cool. Really cool. What does apostat mean? I want to know that. Apostat. Apostat. Apostat commander? No, just apostat. Definition? Meaning, whatever. How do you say apostat? Ninja words. Apostat. A person who has renounced a religion or faith. Oh, so like an apostate. This is an apostat. Is that really? But it doesn't appear to be very used. Apostat definition meaning. No, that's something different. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Maybe it's not a real word, but I think it is. That was cool. Absolutely makes me want to check out more from him. I assume him. I have no idea. By Sega Bodega, and this will be the last track I can do tonight. Yeah, Naphtha, I'm curious about the album. Is it also heavy like that? Because like a whole album about suicide would be rough, right? I want to hear some of his stuff that's not necessarily happier, but more not as heavy. I guess that's what I mean. That was cool, Sonnen. That was really cool. I love when like he's using instruments that aren't instruments. He's like sounds from different things, and it's very cool. It's very cool. This also looks cool. I think Sega Bodega is going to be a new favorite of mine because that last track was so cool. So this is Sega Bodega from 2021 off of an album called Romeo, the 9th track on the album. Is the name of the song. There's only 10 songs on the album. It is just labeled as pop. Pop music. Talk about pop music. Shooby-dooby-doo-wop. Yes, that is an old 80s song. It's not so painful the whole way, but a good amount of it is. I might just check out that whole thing. I am super curious about it. Should be fun. Yeah, and it sounds very different for 2003. I mean, obviously, although there was a lot of electronic music around in 2003. So, I'm sure I'll like it. I'm sure I'll like it a lot. That's back when I was listening to, like, Avalanche's... What was that called? Wish You Were Here? No, it's not what it's called. What was the first Avalanche's album? God, I love that album. I can't spell. Avalanche's band, musical group. Somebody's probably already... Since I Left You. Oh my God, I love their whole... I celebrate their entire discography. Their entire body of work. Let's go. And I think this is going to be the last thing I can do because I need to get going. Oh, TTYL. Avalanches. Man, just love what they do. Love what I kid myself that I would, if I made music, I would do it the way they did. Took 20 years to make their second album, so maybe that's not a good idea. 15 years. Sega Bodega, 4 minutes 6 seconds. Let's go. So I find the production on this really interesting, the style of it really interesting. He's got that do 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 do, and that could get super annoying. And yet what he does then is he keeps that going, and I think that's done with voices, right? That's not an instrument or something. I think that's somebody singing. And but then he layers the vocals over it, and the vocals are very, like, a little diffuse and very clear in terms of, like, you can hear the words and everything, and they're definitely sung, like he's longer notes, and that helps to kind of disguise that ooh, 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 and it's very effective, because otherwise that would get to be way too much. No, don't send me anything else right now. I'm literally going to leave in a minute. If you can take that back, please take it back. Because I have to go put my stepdaughter to bed. It's 11 o'clock and I have to sign off. So let's keep going.
See you in the
that has got to be a song about somebody that passed away too, right? Gotta be. Yeah, Ethan, absolutely I will do it as a separate video. I will try to do it tomorrow. I just got to go and put my stepdaughter to bed, so, and it's going to take 10, 15, 20 minutes. She's hilarious. I put her to bed, like she's in bed, and I stand by the door and the light switch, and she's like, John, can I ask you a question? John, can I ask you something? John, can I ask you a question? And so she has all sorts of random questions that she asks me. Can I tell you something? It's hilarious. But this has got to be a song about somebody who's passed away, right? Somebody who's, yeah, I'm at a loss to deal with so much loss, forced to walk over a bridge that I don't want to cross. I don't believe in a God quite enough to pray, so why would he listen to a word I have to say? My mom prays. I don't pray. I'm atheist, like definitely atheist. And she told me this week, you should try praying. And I'm like, Mom, it's a waste of my time. Like I don't have faith. Like I just don't have that. It's not a thing I do. And she's like, well, maybe you should. But I totally understand these lyrics. Like I don't believe in a God enough to think prayer is going to do anything. But this has got to be a song about somebody who's passed away, and it's really kind of a beautiful little track. Loving this guy's stuff. There's no way I'm going to be able to wait to listen to more Sega Bodega, so I might just go download maybe his most recent album and see. Maybe I should start from his older stuff, though, because it's always better to get a grounding in an artist. That was great. Ethan, I have your recommendation here, Lil Durk King Von, Book of 600 Foot Memos. What? What is the name? Book of 600? Okay, there we go. Who was the MC 600 Foot Jesus? Was it 900 Foot Jesus? What was that? MC 900 Foot? Yeah, 900 Foot Jesus. God, I thought that guy was awesome. Really some cool stuff. Alright, well good. I have this on reserve for later. I will do that probably tomorrow. I need to go listen to some Codeine. And there you go. I got to get going and go put my stepdaughter to bed. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm sorry I've had to move these from Friday to Saturday, but hopefully for some of you that helps. Have yourself a good night. BRG Rain, hello. You got here just in time for me to leave. I need to, like I said, go put my stepdaughter to bed. And I do take PayPal and CashApp. The information is down underneath most of my videos. These live streams, I have to go in and put it in, so it may not be there because I might have forgotten. But go check out really any other recent video that I've put up, and it'll have CashApp, PayPal, and my Patreon information, and my email address. If you make music, you can always send it to me. You don't need to pay me anything if you make the music. I just like to try and promote new artists. So that's all for now. I got to get going. Thanks very, very much, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate it. Oh, I'm over to the side. I need a haircut. My hair is getting way too long. And it's getting very gray. Have yourself a good day, and thank you for being here. This video should be up very soon. I don't know if it immediately goes up. I'm not sure exactly how that works. But there you go. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. That's over here. Cash App, PayPal, Patreon is information over here. Information about stickers is down below, and I need to do a new drawing for the winner. Oh, and I had a playlist that I put out. Hello in Ireland, Sunny99. How are you? I'm sorry we are about to sign off, but then you should be able to watch this from the beginning on something else, on YouTube itself. I have an awesome playlist. Go check it out. Chief Keef, Lil Yachty, BLP Kosher, Young Lean, 47 Negus, 2 Hollis, Young Skirt, Yeet, Nazgov with Emo Yardy, Cemetery and Ghost Mountain, Young Lean, OK, Blade, XXX Tentacion, I can't talk, and Clarence Clarity. It is a fun playlist. Go check it out. And I am now going to get going. Whoops, I closed the thing I needed. So have yourself a good night and a good day and all that sort of good stuff. Bye-bye.